of you. Thank you. You're doing soon. Monitoring stations?
No, he's just saying there too. He doesn't know it yet.
Oh.
That he's going to be saying there too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I was going to start with the last time I talked with hunters about sea ice. It was in 1993. This way. And at that time, there was cooler air temperatures than freezing over and weaker currents. And then from what I've been hearing, Lord, and the little bit we've been talking with hunters, that the sea ice and the conditions started changing again in 1996, 97. Lord. And then in the last 10 to 12 years, it's been changing every year, and that the sea ice is thinning and breaking up easier? Or is that basically the correct understanding?
Yeah.
Or, okay. So, can you tell us what is happening to the sea ice and the currents this year, I guess? Yeah.
About the sea ice, thinner, or at this time around, safe and sound, the hunter can hunt anywhere. That was, I'm talking about further back, but now, to my knowledge, it's a little changed now. It's different now. I think it's affected by the weather. To my knowledge now, that I should be aware of the ice condition or the thickness or, ice on the current sea ice. So looking at weather now, if I go out hunting tomorrow where there are strong currents, I should be aware of where I'm going, because we have mild weather now, and we got a lot of snow on top of the ice. It's like cooking. We're boiling the ice.
The snow is?
Yeah, snow under warmer temperature. So it happened 2 weeks ago. Like I talked about it in Ottawa last week, and that I went out hunting right away on the sea ice, but 2 weeks ago, that area was melting because of all the snow on the ice and the weather. It's like too warm for ice to thick. Instead of thickening, it's getting thinner. So, but when I was growing up, I never heard of that, except maybe March or April. That's why I remember the older people that telling or talking to each other that in that area, it's getting dangerous now because of the weather. Well, that could have been in March or April. Now, January, it's different now. I think one time, I don't know what was 1997 or 96 somewhere, that time, we were out hunting on the sea ice, but it got melted and open. So we couldn't go that area again because in January the ice was gone. So I think the warmer weather is affecting it, and soft snow. Like today was snowing. Not the snow is not freezing. It's kind of more warmer. So it's not getting hard on the ground. So it's powdery. So it's like cooking or melting the ice right now.
So is the ice soft on top?
No.
No.
It's from underneath.
It's from underneath.
It's not from the top. It's from the current that it's too soft or too warm. That's why the current is affecting it. But also ice condition like the roughness or the smooth. Now it's been rough. I think the weather got cold for a while, and maybe for 3 or 4 days. Then it's got warm. It's going like that, so it doesn't stay cold for a while. But I think to me that's not thickening the ice when it should be. I can feel it from my body where it's cold, but it's not freezing up the ice. So that's why the ice is being thinner these years, and they're breaking it easier. It was a little bit windy today, and the ice that we used yesterday was not too thick, so, and it's warmer today, so it must be broken somewhere. So maybe I might see another different ice condition when I go down next time. So that's why I have to be more careful now. Also, I don't really know much about the water current, but sometimes when the strong wind or strong current, they break the ice, very thick ice sometimes. In we call it vein or in those areas. So I think when strong wind is blowing on the thinner ice, I think the water is moving. That's why sometimes break the ice too thin.
At the Polanias.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, when, like, one time we got, we were blown away by the wind. We were on the canoe in January. It was January 10 or January 11. But we had to stay in the canoe for overnight. Not moving because we were on the water. But next morning we can run around in that area. It was thick enough for us to run around and trying to get warmer. So I think I remember I forgot about the year.
Was that recent? That was
That right now doesn't get that thick when just overnight. That overnight ice we were on was safe enough for us to run around next morning.
Next morning, yeah.
Ice, forming ice is also not fast enough because of could be the warmer weather. We can feel it cold, but it's not really forming that fast.
So is Tuvok, the solid ice, not forming?
Well, I'm not talking about that Tuvok. I'm talking about the younger ice.
And what's it called?
Sikulevna?
Okay.
Sikulevna?
Yeah. Vinny?
Sikulevna, that means
Yeah.
it's thin, but not that thin. Yeah.
Right. And that used to happen in November, December, and now it's happening in January? What you're talking?
Well, also it's this year it was different too. Like in fall or maybe November, the lake ice was warm, and maybe 1 week later it got melted, and because the weather's too warm. This fall it didn't happen. It freezes up and continues, so that's why we have a nice and clear ice on the lakes. Because this fall it freezes and continues to freeze instead of melting it for a while. We didn't have warm weather this fall, but like 2 weeks ago it did a bit. Now, weather tonight looks what do you call it? Looks dangerous.
Looks dangerous, yeah. So in terms of predicting ice conditions, 1-2 days in advance? Or is it now like you can tell that the ice will be dangerous?
Yeah, the plane is for the ice that we used yesterday on the top is almost like slushy right now.
Slushy?
Yeah, because there was no snow on it. So it must be slushy, kind of slushy to step on.
In January?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And your ski track might,
Melted.
The weather I see, I think it's like that right now.
Right now.
So I have to be aware of that if I go out hunting tomorrow down that area.
Right. What area was that?
well,
Tak sila po. And you're making him mark his hunting place or
The area where it was slushy?
okay,
Or
that
where
he knows
came
that.
through?
This is their area. What's the flow edge right now?
Okay.
Yesterday.
Uh,
That's all I know. I wouldn't go down there. We've seen it from the thing, but I didn't see it yesterday, so that's all I know right now on the flow edge.
that's what you know on the
From
phone.
yesterday.
Right. Right.